Hey guys, it's me, Patrick. Welcome back to the Reed Homestead. Today we're going to go over the Fire Dragon and some campfire coffee featuring this. It's a titanium French press made for camping. It's basically a 20-ounce cup made of titanium. The name is Lixada. Rhymes with cicada, which we have a ton of here in North Carolina. So we're going to try out the NATO approved Fire Dragon and we'll make some coffee. I got this to start the fire with because I just want some coffee I want to get done. And we'll go over my truck pack. So it's springtime here at the homestead. We got all kinds of plants blooming. Time to get the garden back. Basically got the grow tent taken down. I think I'm going to keep the frame up and then wrap that in deer netting to protect the garden this year. It'll be a lot easier to do that, but we'll get to all that. Let's start a fire. All right, so this is basically my truck pack. It's something I picked up online. It's basically a 50 cal mag holder. 100 cartridge, 50 cal. So I keep this in my truck. And because you never know really what's gonna, I'm sorry about the noise. My neighbor's taking down a tree behind the property line, so life of a homesteader, you know. But this is the truck pack, it's watertight. Got a couple of cups, some fishing line, multi-tools, fat wood. Here's the Fire Dragon right here. Perfect for camping, hiking, and more. It's a multi-fuel burner, so you can use one of the solid fuel tabs in there or wood. So I've got some extra sticks here just in case. What else do I keep in the truck pack? Got a few walkie-talkies. You know, if something happens and the truck breaks down on the road, you know, you want to be able to have comms. So I've got 4 walkie-talkies, some emergency blankets, some food. I've got some soup in here and some granola, some dehydrated kiwi, you know, just something to tie you over until you're rescued. Granola, dehydrated kiwi. I've got some soup. What else? Some more granola. Just the square Lipton bouillon cubes in there. Some batteries, alcohol swabs, stuff to light fires with. It's a little tin I put together. Here's the square that I'm using. It's called Flavor and Barbecue. I'll put a link to it if you guys are interested in that. And this cup, I got this on eBay. I'll also put a link to that. Again, Lixada. And it's a French press. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to set up this Fire Dragon multi-fuel cooker. I think I got this on eBay for maybe $15, so it didn't cost too much. You know, I just wanted something small for the truck. So here it is. You can basically put this, comes with instructions. You could put this in your pocket. I mean, that's how, your jacket pocket. That's how small it is and compact. It does come with instructions. What to use, how to use it, how to put it together. Basically it comes like this, and this is it. Okay, you have this is your windbreaker. You can put that right there, fold this in, and then bada bing, bada bang, you're in business. So this is our fuel tab. I might use 2 of those. Okay, here's how it's set up. So you basically have solid fuel tabs here. If it's not enough to boil 16 ounces, well, I've got 16 ounces in there. If it's not enough to bring that to a boil, I've got some sticks over here that I can throw on. As a matter of fact, let's take this windbreaker off. Okay. And we'll get this going. 1 second. All right, so as a former air traffic controller, I love coffee. I used to drink about 1.5 pots a day. So this is Post Alley, Seattle's best Post Alley. It's very strong coffee. It's dark roast, probably French roast, honestly, but whatever. All right, got 16 ounces of water here. We're gonna go ahead and take that. Well, I'll leave the top on. Let's start this. And then we'll see how she does. Okay, started all right. That's hot. There we are. Okay. Let's take you over here. I'll show you some cicadas. This is a cicada shell. Okay. They basically look like locusts. Here's a cicada that's missing its head. Is that the one? Yeah. Why is it missing its head? Okay, so they're basically they're locusts with red eyes, and it's missing its head from the oldest predator on planet Earth, one of the dragonflies. So the dragonflies fly around, and they eat butterflies. They eat everything: hornets, wasps, bees. They just go in and pick the heads off and kill them. So dragonflies. Go figure. Anyhow, those are cicadas. We got them all over the place. There's one here under the truck. Let's see if we can get a close-up of this guy. Here. I know you probably can't see that because of the dark. But, so they're basically locusts with red eyes. Come out every so once in a while. Not a big deal. Now, anyhow, I got this new tripod system off of eBay, and as soon as I got it, of course, the the holder for it broke. So it's called Ubesize TR50. UB size TR50. And as soon as I got it, the holder for the tripod broke. Let's see how this is doing. Okay, that's getting there. It's getting warm. It's only been a couple of minutes. Like I said, I do have some sticks, just in case. But let's take a look and see how she's doing there. As you can see, you got some bubbles forming down there. So, of course, you don't need when making coffee, you don't need to bring it to a boil necessarily, right? You just want it warm. If you're making soup or anything like that, this seems to be working pretty good. Actually, I'm going to leave this in my truck pack, so that stays in the truck. You know, if anything ever happens on the road, you know, truck breaks down, which this hasn't yet, you'll have a little emergency truck pack. You know, basically some emergency blankets and food, a couple cups, fire starting stuff, communication stuff, chargers for the walkie-talkies. This is getting warm. Still got some time to go here. So yeah, like I said, springtime in North Carolina, pollen everywhere. Everything turns to like yellow green. And I usually don't even clean the truck. You know, just leave the pollen on it until the season's over. It lasts about a month and a half, 2 months. So that's when everything's exploding and turning green. You get all this pollen down here. Really just does the number on the lungs, the nose, all that stuff. Yeah, it's starting to get warm. That's good. Yeah, it's been a few minutes. I could throw some sticks down here if I wanted to go faster. Not really necessary at this point. You could do this with this on here. The wind today is coming from the northeast, from what I could tell. So it's coming from this direction. So if I did it, I'd have to put it on this side. But don't want to lose that tab. I mean, if you do, you could always get like a soup can and just put a backstop behind there. Not a big deal. Take off the top and the bottom, cut it, and then boom. Same thing, wind deflector. Yep, it's starting to get hot. So this time of year, I've got all my seeds pretty much in and starting to sprout. I've already got my asparagus done. I've got artichoke, five or six artichoke plants that I'm going to do this year. Those are sprouted. Got some strawberry plants sprouted. 2 green apple trees sprouted. What else? Jalapenos are sprouted. Now I'm going to be doing, I've got some tomatoes sprouted, some fennel sprouted. The tomatoes that I'm doing right now are cherry tomatoes. They're the easiest, quickest, and they're the most fertile. So we're going to do the cherry tomatoes first. On deck, I've got some vine tomatoes, beefsteak tomatoes, cucumbers, black beans, you know, eggplant. We're going to do squash, watermelon. So all that's coming up. I've got that stuff. Just buy some seeding potting soil. So just started those the other day. Usually it's going to take a week or so, but you want it to be warm. The ground's got to warm up and stuff like that. So you got a little time. It's now 3rd week in April. So by May, you know, you want to start planning, getting your garden situated. I do want to build a greenhouse this year out in the middle of the backyard. So got some stuff to do. We're going to do a trellis right behind the truck for the grapevine. So I've got to build a trellis. There's the frame for the greenhouse. Just took the tarp off, repositioned it. I'm going to wrap it in deer netting to protect the garden. But so in this garden right here, this pathway at the end of the driveway, we're going to have a trellis that goes over this. And we have grapevines growing up right now it's growing up this jasmine vine wall. And over here you can see the light green right there. Those are grapes. So both sides of the path have grapevines. So I got to build a trellis, get a greenhouse, work on the fire pit. Got a lot of stuff to still get done. All right. So that's doing well. And these fire tabs are doing pretty good too. You can see there's still plenty left. It's probably been 5 minutes or so. According to this, 15 minutes has gone by in the recording. So that's pretty good. I got 2 of them in there. But if you're just starting a campfire, this stuff will work great. Barbecue and flavor, I'll look up the name of it, leave it in the description with a link. And if you want to get some of that, you can get some of that. Also have flatwood. One of our neighbors lost some pine branches. So I asked him if he needed some help getting rid of it. And just threw it in the back of the truck. It's also got fat wood in the middle of those branches, some of them. Here's some fat wood that I keep in the truck, in the pack. Good to have. Yeah, that's nice and warm. You can see the steam starting to come off here. See that? So it's just about at perfect coffee temperature as I break out my golf voice. Flame's still doing good. All right, coffee's gonna be right up. 1 sec. All right, so what I have, like I said, this is Post Alley, Seattle's Best Post Alley. The name of the company is Seattle's Best. The coffee model is Post Alley. So that's the darkest blend. I've got a scoop and a half, so a tablespoon and a half of coffee in here. It's gonna be, I like it strong. So just dump it in, right? There you go. I know I got some utensils in here, but really I don't care. Lantana bush. Just stir that up. Not a big deal. Yeah, buddy. Let's take a look at that. Fire Dragon works well, at least making coffee. So I imagine you'll be able to do some Lipton soup. Like I said, I keep some of that in here. In the truck pack. Also have the military tent's gonna go in there. And like I said, it's just a traditional triangle style tent, and I'm gonna have a sleeping bag as well, just in case. You never know, something happens, truck breaks down, you're out in the middle of nowhere. Better to have stuff like that ready. All right, so here's the press. Let's put it on there. Just start it. Press the top down. As soon as you hit the coffee, you just want to get it underneath the top layer of water. And just leave it there for a couple of seconds. Coffee mug. So yeah, this is how you make I dated a barista back in college, and this is what she said. You know, get it below the water level, let it sit there for a few minutes, push it about halfway down, let it sit there for a few minutes, and then all the way down, and then it's ready. So halfway down. Swishing around a little swishalicious. There we go. Bring it all the way down. Campfire coffee. Grey Wolf Lodge mug. There it is. Nice, dark, delicious. Yeah, again, sorry for the noise. It happens. Homesteaded. You know, you got to take down these trees, build up the gardens, do all this stuff on your own. There we go. Just let that finish cooking off. Give it a stir. There we are, guys. I love it. What a support network. Great Wolf Lodge. Easy way on the road, or if you're camping, to make a little coffee or soup or anything like that. You're not going to boil anything. You're not going to make sauces or pasta in this, I don't think. But this is great for boiling water. Fire Dragon, as I said, NATO approved. Very good. And very small. You can put this in your jacket pocket, your jeans, you know, like I am. Truck pack. You know, I've got other things that we'll go through. I've got other cooking systems that we're going to go through for camping, but this is suitable for an emergency. You know, you want to get some soup in your body, some coffee going in the morning. This will do the trick. So that's it from the Reed Homestead today. Hope you guys are doing great. Until the next time, God bless. Have a great day.